Withdraw Tinubu certificate of return in line with Section 65 of Electoral Act. PDP tells Inec. Okay? PDP tells Inec. Yeah, they should withdraw it because the truth is that APC did not win election. APC is supposed to come far-third, very far-third. That is the truth. It's Labour Party's vote that they gave APC by Inec. Inec did that rigging for them. Quite unfortunate that Mahmoud Yakubu had just destroyed Nigeria. The National Working Committee of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to withdraw the certificate of return delivered to the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu. The PDP also wants INEC to cancel the presidential poll declaration in line with Section 65 of the Electoral Act of 2022. The main opposition party stated this while rejecting the declaration and return of Tinubu as Nigeria's president-elect by INEC. This was contained in a statement signed by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Debo Ologunagba, on Thursday. The statement partly read, "The PDP demands the INEC immediately withdraw the certificate of return issued to the presidential candidate of the APC and cancel the presidential election declaration in line with its powers under Section 65 of the Electoral Act of 2022. The PDP holds that each presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, clearly won the February 25 presidential election, having eventually scored the majority of lawful votes cast by Nigerians at the polling unit. Sadly, the presidential election was marred by deliberate malpractices, including the non-use of the bimodal voters accreditation system and INEC's refusal or failure to transmit the results from polling unit directly to e-server or website in flagrant violation of Section 60, subsection 4B of the Electoral Act of 2022. This violation of the Electoral Act by INEC, as attested to by political parties, voters, Nigerians of all walks of life, as well as local and international observers, paved the way for the alteration, falsification, switching of result, and allocation of figures in favor of the APC. The Tedabiga reports that Tinubu was announced the winner of the February 25 presidential election on Wednesday morning. The former Lagos State governor defeated PDP's Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party Peter Obi, and NNPP's Rabiu Kwankwaso, among others. Tinubu received the certificate of return in Abuja on Wednesday. Tinubu is expected to be sworn in as the next president of Nigeria in the coming days. Meanwhile, the Labour Party and NNPP have already rejected the outcome of the presidential election. Actually, giving Tinubu that certificate is robbery. That is the truth. And it's unfortunate. So this is what PDP is saying, that INEC should withdraw that certificate of return in line with Section 65 of the Electoral Act. Okay? And I've expressed why it has to be so. The election was marred by everything evil. Okay? And apart from all the intimidation and the electoral violence that took place at polling unit level, INEC itself violated Section 64 and 65 of the Electoral Act, which is actually unacceptable. They promised Nigeria that they will conduct a free and fair and credible election, and they also promised Nigeria that they will transmit the result of the election straight from the polling unit through the BVS machine straight out to the server, that is the INEC result viewing portal. But unfortunately, all of that did not happen. Okay? Unfortunately, it was INEC itself that actually helped to rig that election. It was INEC itself that helped to rig it. How can we run Nigeria like this? Yeah? It's quite unfortunate. How can we run Nigeria like this? Yeah? So that was what happened, and now everybody's challenging it. Without even seeing all the results coming from the polling units, INEC went ahead to announce Tinubu as the winner, and then hurriedly at night went to issue certificate of return to Tinubu. How can we run Nigeria like this? And now, international community is perceiving us like, we are now laughing stock. Okay? We are now laughing stock. So now PDP has come out, even Labour Party and NNPP have both rejected the result. PDP, on its own case, has also rejected the result, saying that Atiku Abubakar clearly won that election, that it is a stolen mandate that has been given to Tinubu and they declared winner. So they need to return that certificate of return from him, okay, cancel the election, conduct a fresh election, because in everybody's opinion, there was no election. In everybody's opinion, the sitting government, the current sitting APC administration just selected Tinubu. They didn't elect him. Tinubu was not elected by Nigeria. Unfortunately, right now, even Tinubu and his APC, PCC spokespersons are insulting Nigerians, insulting everybody. I don't understand why Tinubu will be calling Dino Melaye a let-loose gorilla. How? How can you call people all sorts of names? FFK calling people names. So it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria is in this mess. We're in it for a long haul. It's quite unfortunate, and we can't continue to live like this. There are a few comments here. Somebody say, what you guys don't understand is that what was obtained when Buhari lost 3 times is what will happen now. Go to court, nothing can happen short of that. Can you imagine? So let's hope that the court will even will have justice in the court. Somebody say, Obi is in haste to get to the top. If he desperate, make he go the Republic of Biafra and be their president, come back to Nigeria in 2012 to try his luck of becoming Nigerian president again. Can you imagine? What is this guy writing? What are they saying? All these are APC thugs. That is the truth. The certificate of return given to Tinubu should be withdrawn from him immediately. And that is what everybody is saying. Okay? And give to Labour Party or PDP, Abi. They are both claiming they have evidence that they win the election. Don't worry, they will go to court, and then everybody will tender his evidence in the court, and then we know who actually won. Because their results, up to now, results are still coming, and they have not finished. More results are still coming into Inec server, and Inec is boldly uploading those results. But all those results were not available when they were declaring Tinubu the winner, the highest fraud of its kind in the history of mankind. You understand? And then when they appear in the court now, those are the evidences that INEC chairman will bring to the court and say, look at the results that we used. Meanwhile, those results came after declaring Tinubu the winner. I hope people are watching that server and marking the dates the results were uploaded so that we know how to handle that case when it eventually gets to the court. Somebody say, you and millions of your type cannot withdraw the certificate issued to Nigerian president-elect Bola Tinubu. Okay, we're here. Okay, everybody is a winner. Let's live in peace. Who told you? Everybody is not a winner. The winners know themselves. And INEC know the winner. They fraudulently altered the whole result and used both PDP and Labour Party result to declare Tinubu winner. So somebody say winner for where? This open robbery and deceit. Naim, you they call winning. Haba, my friend. Abi, you no vote. INEC chairman was in a haste because of the deal he went into with Tinubu. I wish justice could prevail. That is correct. He went into a deal. He went into a deal. And it's obvious. Nigeria's political issue needs God Almighty's intervention. Yeah, we understand that God is Alpha and Omega, but humans also have their part to play. Okay, you cannot mess up everything. I think something differently should happen in this regard. So that is what PDP is saying. Certificate of return issued to Tinubu should be withdrawn immediately with the election cancelled and then another election conducted because there was no election. The INEC itself violated all sections, all valid sections, applicable sections of the Electoral Act that are supposed to govern what they are doing. Quite unfortunate.